मैं गौरव प्रकाश भैया बता दूं कि इन्हीं के मार्गदर्शन में हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे इंडस्ट्रीज के सपने देखे हैं, वो चाहे फिल्म इंडस्ट्री हो, चाहे रोबोटिक इंडस्ट्री हो, चाहे आईटी इंडस्ट्री हो। गौरव भैया लखनऊ शहर के वो शख्स हैं जिनके साथ हर स्टार्टअप, हर एंटरप्रेन्योर जुड़ा हुआ है, और बिना किसी लालच के, बिना निस्वार्थ वर्क जो होता है, बिना किसी स्वार्थ के गौरव भैया हर किसी की मदद करते हैं। कौन कहाँ से आया है, क्यों आया है, कोई मतलब नहीं है, सिर्फ एक मतलब है कि इफ समवन इज वर्किंग फॉर द स्टेट, इफ समवन इज वर्किंग फॉर द कंट्री, एंड इफ समवन इज डेडिकेटेड, हेल्प हिम। और मुझे एक बात अभी भी याद है जो गौरव भैया ने मुझसे कहा था कि आई एम ब्लेस्ड दैट आई बिलोंग टू अ फैमिली दैट इज कनेक्टेड विद द पीपल्स। और अपने लोगों से मैं आप लोगों को कनेक्ट करवा करके इस शहर के लिए कुछ कर सकता हूँ, इस देश के लिए कुछ कर सकता हूँ, तो आई एम रियली ब्लेस्ड। इससे ज्यादा ब्लेसिंग मेरे लिए कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता है। और आप इन्हें कुछ भी कहो, ये सिर्फ एक ही बात कहते हैं, गॉड इज काइंड, गॉड इज काइंड। तो हम लोग भी, आप कहीं कुछ भी लिखना होता है किसी को, तो खास करके मैं तो जरूर लिखता हूँ, गॉड इज काइंड, गॉड इज काइंड। गौरव भैया एमएसएमई के चेयरमैन है, सीआई एमएसएमई के भी चेयरमैन है। और क्योंकि ये इंटरटेनमेंट है, हम लोग एक फैमिली की तरह ही एक दूसरे को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, आप सभी और हम सभी एक फैमिली है। तो मैं चाहूंगा कि दो शब्द गौरव भैया अपने बारे में बताएं और फिर अपनी कंसर्न रखें, प्लीज भैया।
Ji, thank you, Amrish. It's such a wonderful introduction what you have given me. I'm humbled by your introduction. And first of all, good afternoon to all the eminent speakers who are here on this platform. And this is such a eminent topic, the opportunities for film industry in smaller towns. Because now if you see the new B towns are the A towns of the film industry. So a warm welcome to शहबाज खान साहब। वो अभी आ जाते हैं तो उनको पर्सनली मैं हेलो बोलूंगा। विनीता मैम, इट्स ऑलवेज सच अ प्लेजर hearing you, your ways of being simple, a good human being comes out very naturally. I was very happy to hear Sandeep ji. His passion for the film industry is really loud and clear, and definitely a warm welcome to the young talented singer Reema ji, who is making an impact on the film industry. And yes, Shwet Kamal ji, I will definitely see your film. You know, it is very intriguing, as Vinita ma'am said, and Sandeep sir said, ki it is a very intriguing title. And Bhojpuri cinema is actually, it is very sad to see that how it is depleted in number of years, but definitely a Bhojpuri cinema controls the Hindi belt. If you see the Hindi belt, the Western UP belt and the Bihar belt, the Bhojpuri cinema, they're the kings, they're the rulers of that belt. And as we are all in India, and India may, they say only three things sells in India. One is politics, one is Bollywood, and one is cricket. So you cannot go wrong with the film industry. So film industry, whether it's Bollywood, whether South movies, or whether Bhojpuri cinema, or any format of cinema, anything comes into India is a hard sell. It is a fabulous sell. People are glued when you have a population of 130 crores, diehard fans of stars all over. So you can't go wrong with film opportunities in India, making film opportunities. And now when we're seeing that how things are shifting from the A towns to the B towns, it's definitely a challenge, especially for the B towns, as well as also for the filmmakers to come down to B towns and make those films. So before I start off, my full condolences to all the families who have lost their near and dear ones during the pandemic. This has been a very hard time for all of us. And the largest hit are the four verticals in this country. One is the education sector, one is the entertainment sector, one is the hospitality sector, and one is the travel sector. They are still not opened up. And entertainment, when we talk about entertainment, how imagine the lockdown is yet it's coming out, people are trying to get back to shooting. It's becoming very difficult to come back to your normal ways of functioning, and it is a very hard times for people who have invested that kind of amount in a filmmaking. Can you imagine a person who's taking so much of loan, and every filmmaker takes a loan from the market or as from the banks, and you delay a project for a particular 3 months or 4 months. Can you imagine the interest incurred on that filmmaker? So it's not a simple moment this world is going through. We are all going through a very tough time, and since I belong to the city of Lucknow, तो उन इन कठिन लोगों के लिए जो बोलते हैं tough times never last but tough people always do, I have a very nice pen down a very nice line for them कि वो हकदार है किनारों के, वो हकदार है किनारों के जो बदल दे बहारों को, कुछ वो भी हैं जो वक्त के साँचे में ढल गए और कुछ वो भी हैं जिनसे वक्त के साँचे बदल गए. So it is not easy when you see an industry who's churning out a revenue of $2.7 billion a year, where approximately 1,800 movies are made in various languages in one country. So you're sitting on a revenue capital which is huge, and the sad part is still it has not been given an industry status. Uttar Pradesh government has lately announced that the film industry is being given an industry status. So actually things become more streamlined, more methodical, and they can also claim a lot of advantages which normally an industry takes from the government. So it is definitely a very positive sign. I call the land of Uttar Pradesh is UMP Pradesh, the land of possibilities and land of potentials. So unlimited potentials and unlimited possibilities. So Uttar Pradesh is the 5th largest country in the world if you take in the shape of the land bank and the population. So when you're talking about shifting of movies from A towns to B towns, definitely it's a beautiful concept. Why Uttar Pradesh? People are shifting down to Madhya Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Rajasthan. You see the Hindi belt. Suddenly West Bengal. Suddenly all the hill stations in the North India are coming into the streamlines. We have Dudhwa National Park. We have the Tiger Safari at one end. You see the eastern belt of Uttar Pradesh, the Awadh belt and the western belt. So much of potentials. We have cities like Varanasi, Lucknow, Mathura, Noida, Mirzapur, Jhansi, Allahabad, Gorakhpur. So many cities in where the filmmaking can take place. And the interesting part is the cost of filmmaking is 1/5 of what happens in the B towns. When you talk about a movie production in B towns, suppose in Mumbai or Calcutta or say Bangalore, their filmmaking cost is very much high than the raw movies which are made in B towns like Lucknow, like Varanasi, like if you talk about Bihar, if you don't talk about Patna, the raw locations which today the filmmakers are looking for the real life locations. Definitely when you take the potential of local talents, the local artists, the local singers, the local technicians, it makes a huge difference to the revenue status of a state. And Uttar Pradesh government from last 4 to 5 years have started giving subsidies to filmmakers, and it is giving a lot of incentives for filmmakers to come down to Uttar Pradesh. And definitely it is an exercise to have an image makeover of Uttar Pradesh. That Sandeep Bhai said, the Bhaiya culture. The word Bhaiya culture, we are very close to the Bhaiya culture. Every person from Lucknow, Kanpur can understand what Bhaiya is. But whenever you go down to,
मैं गौरव जी, एक छोटी सी बात, ये आपकी बात से याद आ गई, क्या हुआ और थोड़ा मजेदार भी बातें हो.
जी संदीप भाई,
मुंबई में बैठे हुए थे तो ऐसी कुछ बात छिली, तो भैया फेलोज आर दिस दैट. मैंने कहा लेट मी टेल यू द वन स्मॉल लिस्ट ऑफ भैया. भैया नंबर 1 is अमिताभ बच्चन. मतलब हाउ कम ही इज फ्रॉम माय टाउन, मतलब आई एम फ्रॉम हिज टाउन, ही इज आल्सो हार्डकोर भैया. Second भैया is जावेद अख्तर. मतलब व्हाट वाज serious जावेद इज फ्रॉम बाराबंकी. मतलब ही इज आल्सो भैया. थर्ड भैया is संदीप था. मतलब व्हाट यू आर सेइंग, यू आर आल्सो भैया. मतलब वी ऑल आर भैया. व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि भैया केवल ऑटो चलाता, ऐसा नहीं है. तो हर जगह पढ़े लिखे लोग होते हैं और हर जगह छोटे जॉब करने वाले, जिसको कहेंगे आप, या उस तरह के काम करने वाले लोग होते हैं. तो मैंने कहा ऐसा नहीं है, क्योंकि उस तरह के लोग यहाँ पर या तो वैसे लोग आप, और उनको आपको ऐसा लगता है कि भैया वही लोग हैं जो पान खाते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है, वो उस तरह के लोग भी होते हैं.
एग्जैक्टली.
आधे से ज्यादा जो जज है किसी भी हाईकोर्ट में, आपके बॉम्बे हाईकोर्ट में जाके देखोगे तो आधे जज जो है आपको भैया मिलेंगे. क्या बात. तो वो फिर उस दिन के बाद वो एक मजेदार बात है. तो वो आप जो भैया कह रहे थे उस पर मैंने ये छोटी सी बात याद की, तो मैंने
आपकी पॉइंट बिल्कुल सही है. बिकॉज जो भैया कल्चर है, एंड भैया मतलब बहुत प्यार मोहब्बत से लोग भैया बोलते हैं. अपनापन जिसको बोलते हैं.
गौरव जी, मैं एक बात जोड़ना चाहती हूँ कि भैया असल में भैया क्या है और पहले आप कल्चर है क्या लखनऊ का.
जी जी जी.
लखनऊ को लक्ष्मण जी ने बसाया था और एक ही उनके भैया थे, राम भैया. ये प्रथा तब से चली आ रही है.
पहले
ये
आप।
भैया को आप दूसरे सेंस में ना लीजिए, ये लक्ष्मण के भैया राम जी भैया
Exactly.
हैं
So विनीता
एक्चुअली।
जी,
जी।
विनीता
और
जी बहुत
दूसरा
अच्छा।
जो
हाँ जी,
पहले आपकी प्रथा है, ये योगेश प्रवीण जी का स्टेटमेंट है, पहले आप वाला, जो आप इस दुनिया से चले गए हैं, कि लक्ष्मण जी ने अपनी पर्सनालिटी को, अपने व्यक्तित्व को, अपनी पहचान को कभी आगे नहीं रखा। उन्होंने जो भी बातें तो हमेशा कहा भाई से अपने कि पहले आप, और सदा
तो
उनका अनुगमन किया, सदा
True.
उनके पीछे पीछे चले। तो ये कल्चर यहाँ पर पहले से था। तो जब नवाबी सभ्यता यहाँ पर विकसित हुई, तो उन्होंने चले आ रहे इस कल्चर को अपनाया और उसको ही आगे बढ़ाया। तो उन्होंने क्योंकि आगे बढ़ाया, तो वो बाकी दुनिया में नवाबों के द्वारा गई। पहले आपकी प्रथा, ये पहले आपकी प्रथा वास्तव में लक्ष्मण और राम के बीच की प्रथा है, जो लखनऊ में ही मिलेगी आपको। लखनऊ ही जाना जाता है पहले आपके लिए, क्योंकि लक्ष्मण जी ने सदा अपने आप को अपने भाई से पीछे रखा। बहुत धन्यवाद आप लोगों का।
विनीता जी, यही इसी बात पे तो हम लोग कायल है कि जो बुजुर्गों का जो नॉलेज बैंक है और जो लखनऊ का जो युवा शक्ति है, जब दोनों मिलते हैं तो बड़ा अद्भुत मिश्रण निकलता है। एंड दिस इज व्हाई आई से द गंगा जमनी तहजीब ऑफ लखनऊ इज अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ अ मोल्ड व्हिच यू डोंट गेट टू सी अनदर लखनऊ इन द एंटायर कंट्री। लखनऊ में जो तहजीब है, पहले आप है, बुजुर्गों का जो रिस्पेक्ट है, प्यार मोहब्बत है, वो कहीं नहीं देखने को मिलता है। So when we talking about filmmaking and filmmaking today, as Sandeep bhai also said, from Jimmy Shergill to Amitabh Bachchan ji to Javed Akhtar Sahab to Nawazuddin Siddiqui to Nasiruddin Shah, you name Raj Babbar ji, Rajpal Yadav ji, you name it, and Muzaffar Ali Sahab. In fact, I am blessed to know them in personal capacity also. So whenever I get to meet Muzaffar Ali साहब, तो मैं हमेशा उनसे ये पूछता हूँ कि उमराव जान जब बनाई तो उन्होंने क्या सोच के बनाई होगी, because it is a immortal cult movie ahead of its times, and till today people want to see Rekha as Umrao Jan only. So this is very, very symbolic. The kind of songs, the kind of film, the kind of sets which were used at that point of time, and mind you, it was just a black and white shade movie which translated into a colored shade movie, and it has a very beautiful fragrance to see when you see a Umrao Jan, and when you see that person is from Uttar Pradesh, translating to Kotwara. This is like a, it's beautiful. So talent comes from anywhere, but how it is harnessed, that is very important. And today the world has grown. The introduction of OTT platforms which have come, which is a new trend in the Indian cinema, and you will be surprised, from last 2 years people have not stopped stepping up into the theaters. बड़ी मुश्किल से लोग थिएटर जाना शुरू किए थे, बड़ी मुश्किल से from 2012 onwards, people, this so-called the multiplex culture had started coming into the country, and बड़ी मुश्किल से people and the families used to go like picnics to go to the theater, spend 3 hours, go and do some shopping and come back. Now, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, suddenly it has changed the entire way of thinking. Suddenly, you and I are scared of moving out of the house. And which is the best friend today, what we have is our OTT platforms. From Netflix to Amazon Prime to Z5 to Hotstar. So you see now what kind of transformation from a filmmaking. Now even a Radhe of Salman Khan is being launched on an OTT platform. So suddenly things have changed, that people are now seeing a new kind of a cinema, sitting in your house in the comfort of your own time and watching the entire series, the web series. I just saw this web series Family Man 2, and it was brilliant. I saw this movie with Uma Qureshi, the Maharani. That was Maharani. It has come out so raw. And Sandeep bhai, when you see these OTT platforms, they are very real cinema, and a real cinema which you and I can relate to. And Vinita ji, when you talk about Sanskriti and the culture of a particular city or a state, an OTT is getting out the best of its raw output of a state into their production unit. So it is you are seeing a shift in the filmmaking right now. All the B towns which are now erupting as the A towns, they're becoming a very large source of revenue eruption. People, and interestingly, Sandeep bhai, हमें हमेशा मालूम था कि एक क्लाउड हुआ करता था बॉलीवुड में कि उसके अलावा और कोई आर्टिस्ट आ नहीं सकता, whether it was an actor or singer or a backstage singer, whatever. Now OTT has become like an IPL
Correct.
T20. Now all the unknown players who have talent are coming out from nowhere. And if you
Correct.
see how in last 2 years such unknown faces with lovely talent is erupting. Matlab, you love seeing them acting. You want to see them again and again. In the due course of time, these people who were launching them in Bollywood, they wouldn't have got a chance. So
Correct.
times have changed, and real cinema is coming in. The states giving subsidies. Now I was talking about subsidies. I still remember the first subsidy in Uttar Pradesh was given to Bullet Raja, a subsidy of around about 1 crore, where Saif Ali Khan and their production was shot.
I was the part of that film. I have wrote 2
Yes.
songs in that film. So I was the part of that film.
So the government there gave a subsidy to Bullet Raja, and that was the first movie which got a subsidy of 1 crore. Now, in due course of time, things have changed. Now the subsidy from 1 crore has come up to 3.5 crores. And it has barrications, means if it's shot in Uttar Pradesh for X number of days, if you're using the local talent artists with singers and local side artists, and even now what the UP government has introduced, that if the movie is made and the post production is done into the state, which generates the because what I was told that your 20 to 30% is made before the pre-production, and the maximum time goes in the post production. So if the post production also takes in a particular state, it generates more revenue and helps the local subsidy industries to grow. So Sandeep bhai, Vinita ma'am, and I think Reema, I think this is a time where B towns should be explored. The kind of potentials which are erupting is phenomenal, and luckily we have 72 constituencies in Uttar Pradesh. Can you imagine the potential used? If used, Uttar Pradesh is well used. It has marvelous ways. I know so many directors from the film industry, A-class directors, who are now shifting their shoots to Uttar Pradesh, and they're changing the storylines to Uttar Pradesh. They're making the ways the government wants it to be promoted, with the tourism, the culture, the heritage, the religion aspect, the growth aspect. So all are now coming into the state, and definitely Bollywood is or the Indian cinema or the Bhojpuri cinema or the South cinema, they are responsible to change the status of a particular state. So I'm so happy to see Shahbaz bhai, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
So nice to see you. So nice to see you.
It's been a long time. Huh?
Yeah. How's the shooting going?
Welcome, sir.
Shooting is fine. I'm so sorry. I got stuck with this shooting, so I requested Amresh I'll be a little late.
Maybe, sir.
देर आए दुरुस्त है कोई दिक्कत नहीं शहबाज भाई
Reema, how are you?
How's the pandemic treating you, sir?
Arey yaar, don't ask me. I mean, but there's a lot of positivity also at the same time.
Yes.
And but whatever is going around, God forbid and God save us all from this.
Exactly.
I hope and pray to God there is no third wave coming. I mean,
but
the third wave.
yesterday only I was reading this article where the Maharashtra government has come out with the rise of number of cases, and they could go down for a lockdown again.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And today they have come out. It's a news article.
Oh my goodness.
26% cases have been new cases.
So Shahbaz bhai, it could be possible.
Sandeep bhai,
हम किसी से बात कर रहे थे. I was talking to a very spiritual person. So he's saying, Gaurav, bless if you are awake. If you are awake right now, if you are alive right now, that is your bonus. So
Actually,
let's be positive. So
Yes.
Shahbaz bhai, since you have joined in right now, so we were just talking about the opportunities of film industry in smaller towns, and I was just finishing off my conversation by saying that times are tough, but tough mindsets will prevail, and it's never ever the end of the tunnel. It's the start of the tunnel, and I'm sure that there is a ray of hope beyond the mountains, waiting for us to see a better tomorrow. So Amresh, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to express myself. and I'm so happy that I'm a part of such eminent personalities who are here, and where we can express. But definitely, Uttar Pradesh is the land of unlimited possibilities and unlimited potentials, and we are sure that Uttar Pradesh will be a huge changeover for the film industry in coming times. Thank you so much, Amrish.
Yes, sir. We all are looking forward for that.
Yes, I'm sure it will happen.